The old mansion sat atop the hill, its windows black as coal, and its walls darkened with time. It was said that the mansion had been abandoned for years, with tales of strange happenings and terrifying occurrences that made even the bravest of souls quiver in fear. But tonight, a group of young friends had decided to explore the mansion, determined to uncover the secrets that lay hidden within its walls. As they approached the mansion, the air grew thick with an eerie silence that sent shivers down their spines. The moon was hidden behind a thick layer of clouds, casting a dim light on the mansion's facade, making it appear even more ominous. As they entered the mansion, the floorboards creaked beneath their feet, and the walls seemed to close in around them. The air was musty, filled with the scent of dampness and decay. The group moved cautiously, their flashlights illuminating the darkness as they explored the mansion's rooms. The first room they entered was a grand hall, with a chandelier hanging from the ceiling, its crystals sparkling in the dim light. But the grandeur of the room was overshadowed by the presence of an old grandfather clock that stood in the corner. The clock's hands were frozen in time, its ticking sounding like a warning that time was running out. As they moved deeper into the mansion, they came across a room that had a large fireplace. The room was filled with the remnants of what appeared to be a ritualistic ceremony. Symbols were etched on the walls, and candles still flickered, casting an eerie glow around the room. The group was about to leave the room when they heard a strange noise coming from behind one of the walls. It sounded like scratching, and as they approached, the scratching grew louder. They were about to investigate further when suddenly the wall burst open, revealing a secret passageway. Curiosity got the better of them, and they decided to explore the passageway. It was narrow and winding, and the air grew colder as they went deeper into the underground tunnels. Suddenly, they heard a blood-curdling scream, and the group froze in terror. They continued to walk, and as they reached the end of the tunnel, they found themselves in a small room. The room was filled with bones and skulls, and in the center stood an altar made of human bones. The group was horrified, and they turned to leave, but suddenly the door slammed shut, trapping them inside. The air grew thick with a pungent odor, and the group began to feel dizzy and disoriented. They realized that the air was laced with some kind of toxic gas, and they struggled to find a way out. Panic set in, and they clawed at the walls, trying to find a way out. As they fought for their lives, they heard a strange voice whispering in their ears, and the temperature in the room dropped dramatically. They knew that they were not alone, and the thought of what was lurking in the shadows terrified them even more. Suddenly, the room was bathed in a blinding light, and the group saw the figure of a woman standing in the center of the room. She was dressed in an old-fashioned gown, and her eyes glowed with an otherworldly light. The woman began to speak, her voice echoing around the room, and the group realized that she was the ghost of the mansion's former owner. She had been practicing dark magic, and her thirst for power had led her down a path of evil and destruction. She had sacrificed countless lives in her quest for immortality, and she had been trapped in the mansion ever since. The group realized that they were in grave danger, and they scrambled to find a way out.